It's clear that your job itself does not define mojo. Mojo has to be about something else. But how do you measure it? That's when it hit me. We all have two forms of mojo in our lives. Professional mojo, which is the measure of the skills and attitudes we bring to any activity, and personal mojo, which is measured by the benefits that a particular activity gives back to us. Within this framework, it was easy to construct a simple test that we can use to measure our mojo when preparing for any specific activity. 5 qualities that we need to bring to an activity in order to do it well are motivation, knowledge, ability, confidence, and authenticity. Likewise, 5 benefits we may receive from the activity after doing a job well are happiness, reward, meaning, learning, and gratitude. Here's the test. Think of a typical day in your life. Pick one of your more important activities. Rate yourself on each of the 10 questions on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest. A perfect mojo score would be 100. Allow me to show you how to measure your professional mojo. Here's what you need to bring to this activity. 1. Motivation. You want to do a great job in this activity. If you are just going through the motions, when you're engaged in this activity, your score would be low. 2. Knowledge. You understand what to do and how to do it. If you are unclear on the processes or priorities, your score would be low. 3. Ability. You have the skills needed to do the task well. If this activity does not meet your talents or competencies, your score would be low. 4. Confidence. You are sure of yourself when performing this activity. If you feel unsure or insecure, your score would be low. And finally, 5. Authenticity. You are genuine in your level of enthusiasm for engaging in this activity. If you are faking it or being insincere, your score would be low. Now, allow me to show you how to measure your personal mojo. Here's what this activity brings to you. 6. Happiness. Being engaged in this activity makes you happy. If it is not stimulating, creates misery, or is otherwise non-joyful, your score would be low. 7. Reward. This activity provides material or emotional rewards that are important to you. If the activity is unrewarding or the rewards don't matter to you, your score would be low. 8. Meaning. The results of this activity are meaningful for you. If you do not feel a sense of fulfillment or that you're contributing to a greater good, your score would be low. 9. Learning. This activity helps you learn and grow. If you feel you're just treading water and not learning, your score would be low. And finally, 10. Gratitude. Overall, you feel grateful for being able to do this activity and believe that it's a great use of your time. If it seems like a poor use of your time or you regret doing it, your score would be low. That's it. A fairly simple test. 10 questions that you can answer in a short period of time. Although it's a simple test, it's not necessarily easy, largely because it's a self-assessment test with no right or wrong answers. You determine your own score. But that virtue is precisely what makes it hard. Many successful people have a tendency to overestimate their strengths and underestimate their weaknesses. We often think we're smarter, better looking, and more accomplished than the facts may actually bear out. Keep that in mind as you assess your own mojo. If, for example, you award yourself a 10 for knowledge or ability in a specific activity, that 10 may be a red flag that you're letting your ego trump the truth. Most of us have room for improvement, especially when it comes to knowledge and ability. Step back and ask yourself if your colleagues would give you the same score. If you still believe it, so be it. Remember, no one else has seen the test results. They are for your eyes only. There's no reason to lie to yourself. This is for you. Everyone's day requires different skills and produces different levels of mojo. That's why the first step in establishing or recapturing your mojo is a test to determine what you bring to each activity in your day and what each activity brings to you. Without the test, you might never pinpoint all the daily tasks that gobble up your time or realize whether these tasks actually matter to you. Also, you might never appreciate that each activity, in some form or another, represents a different facet of you, a different part of your life. Once you add up the numbers on the scorecard, you might finally be forced to pause and ask yourself, is this what I really should be doing?